Good afternoon, everybody. I hope that you are well. If you are with me at the moment, it would be great if you could just let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Living out in rural Lincolnshire, we sometimes have a bit of a hit and miss signal, so it's good to know that you're there to start with. If you haven't done laughter yoga before, it is a great way of staying healthy. It is a mixture of laughter mixed with breathing. They're made into exercises. Each exercise has a benefit. We also do a little bit of movement. You can do it seated, so everything we do today you can do sitting down. And we finish with a little bit of relaxation. And also in there we do a little bit of clapping. Sometimes we do a bit of singing. Don't think I've got any in today, but I can't promise I haven't. I may just slip it in there. And all those things are triggers to make your brain release endorphins, which is the feel-good hormone, makes you feel better, helps with pain, helps with mood. Also serotonin, which is a great antidepressant, so lifts you. And some of the other bits that we do raise the oxytocin, which helps you with the feeling of well-being and belonging. So altogether it's quite a powerful exercise, well used across lots of different places. If you haven't done any exercise for a while, please take it easy and stop if you find anything too difficult. And if you have had an operation in the last 6 weeks, or have an uncontrolled diagnosed condition, it may not be suitable for you. So please do read the details on my website, which are at inthelaughterlocker.com. There's a medical page which explains all the contradictions and health conditions. But generally most people can do this. I'm disabled with several conditions myself, and I can lead a class safely, and hopefully you'll benefit from it. So we're going to start off with a little clapping exercise to warm us up. I'm just going to come and check that we're all okay. Yeah, that's good. And when you clap, keep your hands together and your fingers together. So the idea is when you clap that way and you do that, you are releasing the acupressure points, which is again something that releases the endorphins and makes you feel good. So just to warm up, we're going to do a bit of clapping. So very simple: ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Faster: ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, cha, 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 ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, 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 and move around. Ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. And if you're sitting in the chair, just move from your waist. So you can go ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. And nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. You should feel nicely warmed up now, and we're going to start our session with a Namaste, which is what most yoga sessions start and end with, which is all about honouring people's differences and appreciating them for what they are. So we do the Namaste as normal, and then we laugh. So I want you to laugh as hard as you can. Feel it from your belly so that you feel the muscles. Okay? So, Namaste. And relax. Just keeping this on so I can see if there's any comments. So the next thing that I would like you to do is to imagine that you're boxing. So we want to get our fists ready and we want to feel powerful. So feel it in your arms, and is literally ho, ho, he, ha, ha, ho, ho, he, ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, he, ho, ho, ha, ha, he, ho, ho, ha, ha, he, ho, 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 ho. And again, ho, ho, ha, ha, he, 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 When we smile and laugh, our brain doesn't know if we mean that smile or laugh, whether we're laughing at a comedy or whether we're just laughing for the act of laughing. And by doing that, we're actually making ourselves feel instantly better. If you do 15 minutes of this exercise each day, you'll feel the benefits, and you'll find that you'll feel them ongoing too. So we've had a bit of a box, which isn't the nicest or most peaceful thing, and laughter yoga is all about being peaceful too. So let's have a kiss in the air and make up. So we're going to kiss in the air. I want you to reach your arms up high and kiss in the air. And then I want you to laugh. And we're going to do that 3 times. And at the end of each one, we are going to do a self-hug like this. And self-hugging releases serotonin, which is that well-being hormone, which you mums release too. And it's really good for you. So we can't hug anyone else at the moment, and if you're on your own, you can't hug anyone anyway. So if you do that for 20 seconds, you release all those fantastic hormones to make you feel better. And if you stroke your arms too, it's really calming. Okay, so we're going to do that next. We're going to kiss in the air, reach up your arms, make sure you do it slowly, feel the muscles moving, kiss the air, and then self-hug and laugh. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. Mwah, 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 mwah. And relax. So one more time, we're going to kiss to the air. You could do silent laughter. And breathe. And relax your arms back down to your sides. And we're going to do that one last time. So kiss to the air. Maybe you could do a secret giggle. relax your arms. So, shake your arms out. And we're going to do a nice breath in. We're going to breathe in through our nose. And I want you to do that slowly for a count of 6. Hold it for 7. And then laugh it out for 8. Okay, so we're going to breathe in. 1. Hold it. And and by laughing it out, you probably feel that you get more stale air out of your body. And by taking that slow, deep breath in, you're getting really good new oxygen to your lungs and all the areas of your body that need that enrichment. So the next one we're going to do, we're going to breathe in and we're going to raise up our arms. So we do that slowly again for 6. And then we're going to come down in this movement, and I want you to bring your hands down together and just laugh out gently all the way. Okay, so we are going to breathe in and raise up our arms. Hold it. Fantastic. And what we say in Laughter Yoga is very good, yay! And that's a positive affirmation. It's great to do that when you do stuff and you get it right. Saying that in your head really makes you feel good. And unfortunately, once you've got that in your head, you don't often get rid of it. You'll find yourself saying it to yourself all the time. Very good, yay, I did it. So one more breath. This time we're just going to do a simple breath in and out, just so you can see the difference between the 3 different exercises. Again, you're breathing in deeply, you should feel your tummy rise. You breathe in slowly through your nose, hold it, and then this time I want you to breathe out and see the differences between the 3 different breathing exercises. Okay, so let's go, let's breathe in. Hold it. And slowly back up again. And what most people notice from that is they actually find it easier to laugh the breath out than trying to blow it out like you're blowing a candle out. And there are a couple of other ways that you can let breath out as well, and we'll do another one of those later. So now we're going to try laughing for no reason. And it's a good one to do because you should be able to laugh on demand. You don't need any jokes, you don't need any funny show on the TV. You can just laugh at your will and you'll feel better. Okay, so we're going to just do this as if to say, what the heck's going on? And we're just going to laugh. So feel it in your belly and really feel those muscles move when you're laughing. Now, if you're in a class with other people, or maybe you're lucky enough to have someone at home, eye contact during exercises like that really make a huge difference. and you'll find it's spontaneous laughter anyway. You don't ever really have to force laughter in a laughter yoga session. It all comes naturally. We're going to do the zipper exercise now, and this is all about breathing again, but also laughing at the same time, so combining the two at the same time. So I want you to imagine that you've got a big zipped jacket on, and you're going to zip it up slowly and breathe in while you're zipping it up. And when you get to the top, you're going to hold it like you do in the yoga breath exercises. And then you're gently going to bring the zip down a little bit at the time. And at each juncture, you're just going to have a little giggle like you know a secret. So something like that. You can make your own up. And when you get to the bottom, I want you to throw the coat open your arms, open your heart, and laugh as loud and hard as you can. Okay? So let's start by zipping the coat up and breathing in. And hold it. And you can probably feel that the breath comes out much more naturally when you do that, rather than going and you're pushing it and pushing it. If you don't like laughing it out and you prefer to blow the laughter out, just normally, like you're blowing a candle out, try and move forwards. That'll help push the stale breath out at the same time. And you can do that seated too. So I want you to hold your fists together, that they're nice and tight, and you can feel your arms. And I want you to bring them up, feel the muscles in your arms till you get to your shoulders. Breathe in, up onto tippy toes if you're standing on the floor. If you're in your seat, just stretch a little bit so that you're moving upwards with your back. And then let it out. Yes! And again. So your fists, bring them up slowly. Feel the muscles in your arms as if you're holding weights. Breathe in. Yes! Yes! And that's another great positive affirmation. You're welcoming in the good stuff. You're saying, yes, I can do this. I can do this and I'm good at it. And that is a really good one to do, to de-stress and to make yourself feel better and improve how you feel about yourself too. So, one more clapping one, I think. So with this one, I want you to slide your hands up and down again, so that the fingers are on each other, so that you're activating those acupressure points. And I just want you to do ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho. So if you're seated, just twist around a little bit so that you're giving your body some movement. And if you're standing, make sure your knees are bent to support you. Ha, ha, ho, ho, 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 ha, ha, ho, ho. That's very good, yay! Let me check how we're doing for time. All right, we're about 20 minutes in. So the next section is going to be the relaxation. And this week we are going to be doing another little bit of guided meditation, just short, 10 minutes. So just catch your breath, breathe in gently, get a drink of water if you need one. My mouth's dry from all the talking, so I definitely need one. And take a seat. I'm just going to move the camera down a little bit so you can see me. Okay, so take a seat somewhere comfortable, somewhere where you've got your feet on the floor. It's always best to do relaxations with your feet on the floor. Keep you grounded, keep you in the now, but let you be relaxed at the same time. And the relaxation we're going to do today is another little journey really. So nothing too heavy, just something light. Don't worry if thoughts come into your head, just let them pass by. It's better if you can do it with your eyes closed, it just lets you block out things a little bit better. So you want to get comfortable in your seat. If you can, just your hands on your lap, feet on the floor. If you think you may be interrupted, if you are interrupted, what you need to do is just take a deep breath in and a deep breath out before you acknowledge the interruption, just so that you come back to the room safely and you're not still a little bit, in the zone, so to speak. So there's a few tips there before we start. Hopefully you're all comfortable now and you've had your water. So I want you to sit back in your chair and close your eyes. And I want you to be aware of the ground beneath your feet and the seat that you're sitting on. And I just want you to breathe. So in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just breathe gently until you can get into a rhythm. Don't force the breath. Let it come naturally. And just concentrate on that breath in and that breath out. I want you to imagine that you're at a gate, and the gate is to a beautiful, beautiful garden. And in the garden you can see the most wonderful flowers. And these flowers don't cause hay fever or sneezes, and they have a scent that's just for you. Something that you really love. So you open the gate slowly and enter the garden, taking in those beautiful smells and all those wonderful colours, bright and cheery. And you feel happy and calm. So you walk through the garden, round the flower beds, and past the trees. And at the bottom of the plot, you can see a building. So you walk towards this building, wondering what on earth it could be. So slowly you get towards the building, closer and closer. And And when you get to the building itself, there on the door is a sign. And it says, Happiness Factory. And you think to yourself, what is a happiness factory? So you open the door and you go inside. And there amongst this big building are conveyor belts and machines, all busy whirring away. And as you get closer and closer to the conveyor belt, you can see these beautiful jars full of sparkles and lights. As you turn and look at the machines, you see one says caring on it, and one says love on it. Another says calm on it. Moving around, you see more and more of these machines. They all have labels: family, self-love, relaxation. And you're curious, you want to look in the jar. You see there's a great big red button, so you press it to stop the conveyor belt. And there you go to the jar with all the different colours in it, and the glitter and the glow. And finally you see that it has a label that says happiness. This is your jar. You can place whatever you like into it. The things that make you happy are in that jar, and you can carry that jar with you wherever you go. Picking up the jar, you press the machine back on so that others can have that happiness too. You feel calm and content, and the sparkles in the jar make you smile. So you leave the factory behind with the jar in your pocket. You walk back and take in the flowers for a while, all the time knowing that your very own happiness jar is in your pocket. You breathe in and out. Smell the scent of the flowers. Breathe out again. Just enjoy the silence and the peace and the calm. Breathe in and smell those flowers, and breathe out. Opening your eyes, you walked along the path once more, heading back towards the gate, happy that you found this new factory, happy that you know what goes into your own jar. Breathing in and out, keeping your eyes closed. You open the gate and walk back out onto the pathway, closing the gate securely You hear all the noises of the street once more, all the noises around you. And with your eyes closed, you wiggle your feet and you move your legs. And you stretch your fingers. And you roll your shoulders. And you breathe in and out. One more time, just looking at the flowers before you leave. Keeping your eyes closed, raise your hands to your face. Take a deep breath in. And as you let your breath out, lower your hands and open your eyes. And just have a few moments to get your breath back. Take in the room and the light. Move your body a little bit. And let yourself come back to your room. And that's another guided meditation or relaxation that you can think of if you need to find some peace for yourself one day, or you're trying to feel happier. If you smile while you're doing it, your brain also registers that, so it's good to interject that in. If you're thinking, think smile too, and you will gain a huge relaxation from it. Laughter yoga both energizes and relaxes, which is why it's such a joy to do. And I love what I do, so I'm very, very lucky. Before we go, we'll do the Namaste again, and we'll have a good laugh to wake ourselves up. If you've missed any of this today, it will appear on the page, and it will also be on the Royal Voluntary Service YouTube channel, so you can find it. If you want to leave me some messages, I will be popping off to make a cup of tea, and I'll sit down and answer them all for the next hour or so. I'll be around to do that. I'm having to use different equipment today, so it's harder for me to read messages as we go along. My trusty laptop has died, so we're down to my phone, and I may have varifocals on, but I can't read that screen from here, so forgive me. So we'll do the Namaste to say goodbye, and I'll be back next week at 3 PM here again. So we just say Namaste and have a good laugh. Namaste. And stay safe, everyone. Have a smashing week. Bye for now.